Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims, and we are taking the long view of Kelton Fells. We are across our little lake here, looking at our growing little city. Apologies for not having more foundation up. Took a little bit of a break to focus on some stuff on my main channel and the Cruise in Missouri event on American Truck Simulator, but I am going to do my best to get... I'm trying to get at least 3 of these episodes up a week. 3 of these builds. So, can't guarantee that's actually going to happen, but I can try. Next task that we have is a Prestigious Burg Part 2. So, we've got a little bit of work we have to do. I am planning on building the town's first tavern. Let's see. I don't know if it's been a little bit since I've played, so have to find things. Manor House, Tavern. There we go. So the tavern, like everything else, has a ton of stuff. All right, we've got rooms, chimneys, doors, entranceways. And I really want to actually build this thing pretty nicely, if I can. Just might take a little bit. Just first time I've ever actually looked at all the stuff for the tavern. There's a lot of stuff you can add here. Barrel signs. So service counter. I guess that's the first thing that you have to build. And then you could add public lounge. Oh. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff you have to build for this. Here, build all. Let's just exit out of that. Before we start building it, we have to decide where it's going to be. I was thinking that having the tavern kind of down here near the market might not be a bad idea. I don't know if I want to put it like right in the residential area or build up. Let's see. I could purchase this territory and we could put it here. Oh, I already own this territory. Okay. Well, that may make things a little bit easier. I own this one too. But not this one. This one. All right, so this is where I've stopped my expansion. There's this right here. This area over here should be okay for the tavern. Have it like kind of right on the beach. So yeah, I think that would look decent, having the tavern kind of right here. But we have to get rid of all this stuff first, so let's, I've already got wood cutting selected. I want to get rid of the residential. Let's... Whoop. Let's just get rid of this residential zone here. We'll go right up to this, and then wood cutting. We'll get everything cut down over here. That's a hunting zone. That's all right. Got a lot of wood we can cut down, so I'm thinking if I remove some of this, they'll go over there and start cutting wood down over there. So I'm just going to get rid of most of this. Wow, there's a lot. I didn't realize I had so much area set up for wood cutting. We're just cutting down all the wood. I should probably leave some of it so that people can build their houses and it's not in, you know, a forest. I'm actually going to leave this area right here. I'm going to leave that alone. And then we can stretch this out a little bit. So between this area and all of this over here, they may have plenty to cut down. A lot of our stuff is full anyway. Like, what do we have here? Common or resident. Oh, it's empty. I think that's what that means. My treasury is full, so that is a good thing. So let's see if they cut down any of these trees here. I don't want to just get rid of the resources, but I kind of need this area for my tavern. The other thing that we have to do is we have to add a watch post and assign a patroller, build a village watchtower and a watchman, paint a patrolling zone, have a house and light fortifications. I have no clue how to do any of that. But we can, I'm assuming with all of that, we can increase it to medium density. This is the medium density, or this is high quality housing. Medium density, this one's got light fortifications. Alright, it's already checked over there. I didn't even notice that. We just need patrol coverage, so then we can increase this one house to light density, light fortifications. So maybe it's the fence or that stone wall. I'm not entirely sure. The other thing is the polished stone that we need. That's glass, marble, polished stone. Right now we only have 2. So over here is our stonemason. It's 2 out of 20. We've only got 1 stonemason. We've got 4 unemployed villagers. Cannot reach destination. Matilda. Who is Matilda? It'd be nice if that thing disappeared here. Services. She's got a church. It's question mark Rainier. This missing raw resources, missing raw resources. This is all stuff that we need for bread. Storage full. Could not reach destination. What's your destination? Is this Matilda here? Nope. Yeah, they're just sitting around because they don't have the raw resources. I don't really know what else I can do here. Unless there's some way we can increase our farm. Manor house architecture. Tavern splendor package. Inn lodge. Milling taxes. Paved roads. Paved roads is something we kind of need. Requires 50. Oh, we don't have the this. Labor splendor. Manor house village architecture. Manor passageway. Luxury market. Common wares. Village stone bridge. City fence. Edict, wheat farm improvements. Trying to find something that increases the capacity. We already have this, right? It says pay 100 to unlock, but I think we already have it. Let's find out. Okay, I guess we didn't already have it. Stonemason's hut improvements. Tier 3 decorations. Luxury market. Tier 2 labor privileges. Pay 3. What am I paying 3 of? Let's find out. Not sure what I just did, but pay 3. Alright, so we got all of the first levels for everything. We are working on the second one here. Extend village edict. How much do we have? 200. Add 1 to total. Here we go. Alright, so this is what I want. Because I want a lot of the... There we go. Now we can edit this building and... new building parts available. Yep. Oh, that's a hop farm. I'm not even in the right part of the damn city. They're still building the hop. They need 12 polished stone. So that's what I'm working on here, trying to get the polished stone. So we can edit this. Edit building. Stone cart. Improves the workplace function. Alright. So we're going to do some work here on our stonemason's hut. Not only is it going to let us hire more people, but it'll give us labor splendor. I think... that right there. Stone rack covered. Let's put this right there. Tooling table. I think this thing needs to be over a little bit. So it's actually connected. Well, maybe not. Alright. Serene Campfire. Adds 2 to the total worker capacity. Alright. Right there. Carving tent. Can store 25 supplies. Tooling desk. I'm sure these guys really appreciate working on the side of a hill. There's that. And then a carving tent. Can't block any of the entranceways. Let's put you right there. Turn you a little bit. Alright. So this is 80, 24 tools, and 10. We've got everything except for tools. So it might be a little bit before those are built. Labor Splendor just bumped up to 53. Let's check and see. We need 75. So, I'm thinking, let's see, Tavern Splendor. Let's see, beer production. Looks like we unlock some of this now. Yeah, we're also all the way up there. Glassworking, candles, extend village edict. This stuff's starting to get more expensive. Jewelry, paved roads. That's what I need. I need to get this up to 75 to get the luxury market. Did all the stonemason stuff. Wheat farm. That's what we can do. We got 2 wheat farms, so there's that. Missing mature livestock. They are. I guess I just have to wait for him to get bigger. I'm gonna have to wait for him to grow up. But we got a ton of wheat. I don't know why. Alright, that'll give us 1. We need 22. Plus 2. Frugal haystack, hardy haystack, vigilant scarecrow, wheat cart. Can store up to 10 output resources. Wheat barn. I want to put it in my field. Oh, I'm outside of my territory now. Oh, whoops. Guess I'm going to have to buy more territory. Unless we put it down here. I don't want to take up my field too far. Well, we could do it right here, I guess. I'm going to have to buy that next plot of land just for, tooling shack. Just for the, wheat field that we're going to need. How is it outside the territory? It's right there. Oh, maybe because they can't get to it? Oh. Well, that sucks. I kind of don't want to encroach on my wheat field, though. Wheat cart. Yeah, let's put the wheat cart right there. Bountiful haystack. Frugal haystack. Okay. We'll grab 2 of the frugal haystacks. Hardy haystack. Alright, we're adding haystacks left and right. Vigilant scarecrow. Too far. There, let's scare the hell out of the crows. And what's this down here? Wheat cart. Alright, we already had that. Okay, there we go. There's one of them. Our whole thing just went away. Oh no, that's just them building it. Alright. So this brought us up to nothing yet, because it's not built. So we'll be able to increase the size of our field. What do I have? 166. Let's just buy this right here. You own 10 territories. Won't let me buy it. That's weird. Can I not do anything over here? Huh, I guess not. We need a worker for our hop farm, which is now complete. We need 3 of them, actually. So we'll just add 3. No crop field defined. Paint a crop field. Alright. So I'm assuming we can't go over here. It's too small. Actually... adequately sized. Let's go up to too large. Alright, adequately sized, too large. There we go. Alright, so that's for our hops. Alright. There we go. So are we starting to cut down the trees over here? I don't think we are, actually. Alright, storage is full. This is the lumber camp. And the sawmill storage is full, waiting for workers. See, I'm hoping that with the stuff that we just built, that we got on order to build, we'll use up some of this lumber. I could pause the production of it here so we can use some of the stuff up. I don't want to pause that. I think the other one is working just fine. Alright, so these guys are going to start building. See what our hop farm looks like here. Capacity areas. Well, that's our granary. We don't have anything stored in the granary. Wheat. 10 of 50. Alright. Alright, that says it's working fine. They are cutting down trees over here. But I'd kind of like them to cut down trees over here. Oh, we got... Yep, we're still working on it here. Stonemason. Oh, we only have one unemployed person. Wow. Alright, these guys are going to work on their stones. They're going to polish them up. They got plenty to work with. So, hopefully we get some more villagers come in, want to live with us, so I can put them to work polishing stone. What's this guy doing? Are you a new villager? Yes, you are. Okay. There you go. Polished stone. Alright. Alright, so once we get a lot of stone, we can do the tavern. See the public lounge. Does it say what it needs? No, it doesn't. All right. Well, we can edit our manor house. 10 houses to medium density. Wow. Lodge travelers in your tavern. Monthly profit from taxes. We're good on that. Has a watch post. So we can add the watch post up here to our manor house. We got mandates. I think we're working on one of the mandates. We're prospecting. Or we were, anyway. Mineral deposit in proximity. Huh. Well, I got distracted here, so let's edit the building. We got a manor gate short. That does manor gate tall. Well, let's... All this stuff increases the labor splendor. See, a lot of it I have. Where's the, the watchtower, or whatever it is. Manor Gallery Major. Observatory. Stone Tower. Stone Observatory. Manor Passageway. What's it called? A watch post. Add a sub-building. Tax office, treasury, watch post. Here we go. Manor passageway. Oh, that's the same thing as that. Manor passageway. I kind of want it to... Can I turn it? Left click part to select part. Okay, I can do this then. Alright, that's going to be the watch post. Alright. So we're going to build ourselves a watch post. And that'll give us one more check. Build a village watchtower and a watchman. Assign a new patroller. Have to wait for that to be done. So a lot of construction going on. Just a matter of waiting for it to be done. Merchant wants to build, or the bishop wants wool. Let's see what we can do here. Selling wool to the bishop. Accumulate 150 inside storage facilities. Says 72. I'm going to do that here. And then storage facilities. Oh, where would it be? Right there. Oh, that's a tailor's workshop. Here it is. So, wool. Alright, yeah, we just gotta wait for this to get up to 72. or to 150. So we gotta double that there. Also had a little influx of people. Oh my lord, look at all the stuff. People we can, we got three more. So let's hire all three of them. There. I think we got more people coming in too. Nope. Oh. But we're bustling. We're bustling. Look at that. We are bustling. I'm looking for a place to put my watchtower here. My village watchtower. And it looks like I get some good coverage if I put it here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a watchtower right here, and then I'll put one up on the other end. Let's move you over here. Kind of see how this works here. You spin it and it sees different stuff. So that's not bad right there. Alright, so that's going to be our first watchtower right there. And then we could put another one up here. Village wall. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Village gatehouse. Guard location. Village watchtower. Alright, let's see what happens if I spin this a little bit. These are all... I wonder if I moved it over here. Yeah, that'd be alright right there. There we go. On that little hill there. Missing raw material. Butcher. Paint hunting. So do we own over here yet? We do. At least some of it. There, we'll hunt right there. Oh, we can... I guess there's no point. There's nothing there. But we'll hunt all this stuff while we're at it. And then we can hunt down here too, because this is part of our territory. There. Alright, and they are cutting down trees over here. Other thing I did notice, and I might have pointed this out before, but we've got this right here. This is construction requirement not met. It's a iron deposit, and it says can be extracted by building a quarry on it. So resource production, stonecutters camp, stonecutters hut, iron mining camp. Charcoal huts, iron smelter, blacksmith. So where's the quarry? Iron mining camp. Produces iron ore. Charcoal hut. That might be something I have to look up. Alright, we are patrolling now. I am assigning patrol sectors, which I guess you can just paint the whole map, and everybody will be patrolled and happy. I guess that's how that works. Not entirely sure, but these people are now safe and secure. Let's see if that... I guess it doesn't really matter. But let's make sure everybody's patrolled here. I think that's all of our houses. Alright, so we've got village watchtower. We need watchmen. Let's get out of this. There we go. So our watchtower... I don't know if it's done yet. I don't think it is. No, that's going to be our watchtower. Requires 1 watch post. Place the required number of parts named watch post. Okay. Well, we can go back up here. Now we've got another villager. We can make a watchman. Total number of active fortifications. Let's take a look at our... here's our guy, our watchman. Uh-oh. Oh, went right in the house. There he goes, coming out the other side. Yeah, he looks pretty serious. Pretty dead set on his job as he travels around. So we're not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. Over here we've got the watchtowers are being built. Increase a house to medium density and build a village watchtower. So that's all of this right here. And then we'll have it's increase 10 houses. I think we have 1, I think that says. It's really small. So that's pretty cool though. We now have a watchman. We have a bunch of watchmen. Our labor splendor only went up 1 so far. From all the stuff that I built. What's this guy? Oh, I think that's a trader. Alright, well. I'm liking it. I am. Not liking zooming out like that, though. Kills the cinematic. There you go. Run along, little people. Kelton Felters. Ginger. Get off your ass and do some work. Alright, we can unlock another trade route here. We can unlock it with Davenport. Davenport is going to buy boar, hops, beer, honey, wax, gems, bread, and candles. We have hops. Our hops are already full, so we're going to do that. Got another trade route inbound. Also was looking at the privileges. We've got Merchant League trade price bonus of 10% from village with labor allegiance. Labor buildings upkeep reduced by 20%, 25%. Newcomers ignore happiness immigration factor. You can have 1 more concurring tax without penalty. Residential taxation happiness effect is decreased by 25%. Or every time you trade with a village of labor allegiance, you gain 1 influence with its estate. I am going to go with this one. It's going to cost less for our buildings of labor here to operate. Let's see. got 317. I don't want to sell boars because we need those for refined meats or refined food. But we could probably start selling some of this stuff and make a decent amount of money. We're maxed out at 500 right now, so I'm not really sure. Let's start promoting people here, if I can remember how to do it. Taxation, village overview, edict. Nope. Progression. Nope. Mandates, there we go. This is what we need. Open the list. $1,200 promote all. Can't afford that. But we can just go through them. Promote. I'm spending all my money. There we go. There, we just promoted a ton of them. There we go. Alright, it's up to 62 now, so we're getting there. Alright, we're about to hit a milestone here. You see this? 99. We got 99 people. Now we have 100. There we go. We have 100 people. We got a little Steam achievement called a Growing Village. Now we have 103. So we are working on it. Still don't know how to build a quarry. Oh, what do we have up here? Another job for us to do. Population hits 100. Alright. Good. But there's a quarry. Or, this out here. It's iron. I don't know how to build a quarry, though. Requires a quarry. Lumber camp. Yeah, I'm at a loss as to how to build a quarry. Common path labor, city market, fortifications, tavern kitchen, mining taxes, labor privileges, paved roads. I really want the paved roads. So, there's got to be something. I don't think I can do any of this stuff. Wow. Fortified passage. But, yeah, if you know how to build a quarry, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to call this episode right here. We will pick this up in the next one where we will actually get to work on our tavern over here. Kind of excited to build a tavern in the town. That'll make people happy. And we'll be able to increase some of our houses to medium density, which is the only thing we have to do for this. Prestigious-burg Part 2 is 10 houses to medium density. And then we have to lodge travelers at the inn. So we got to build the inn and the tavern. That's all going to be right here on the main road into Kaltenfels. Guys, I hope you liked the episode. We'll get to work on the tavern and the inn in the next one, and go from there. I'm Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.